Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for watching. Today is an Ulta haul update. So I did an Ulta haul a couple weeks back and I have been trying out these products and I want to share with you guys how they've been working for me. So if you want to see what I think of the products that I recently got from Ulta, then just keep watching. Let's go ahead and start off with the face stuff that I bought. So I got this foundation. It is new from Becca and it is the Skin Love Weightless Blur Foundation, and I did get the shade Vanilla. It comes in like a squeezy tube with a pump. This foundation is okay. It's not my favorite. What I don't like about it is that it definitely looks like foundation on my skin, and not even in like a normal kind of way. Like, I'm trying to explain it. Like, it doesn't even really look patchy. I mean, it's just not my favorite. I don't really even know how to explain it. It just looks kind of, you really got to work it into the skin. That's, I think, what it is. It kind of stays where you put it, so you really got to work on blending it into the skin, and I just am not that interested in it. I think I have drugstore foundations that I like better, that perform better. This doesn't last a really long time. This doesn't, like, not last a long time. It's not like, it doesn't break up really fast. But it's just meh. Like, it's just an okay product, and for the price, I would just say skip out on it. Like, it's not that great. The whole like weightless blur, I don't really get that. Like, the blurring thing is just not something that I'm totally buying. And weightless, I don't really believe in that. I think you can definitely feel like you have it on your skin, so I would just skip out on that. A concealer that I picked up was the Born This Way from Too Faced, the multi-use sculpting concealer. This is the new one they put out. It says you can conceal, contour, highlight, retouch, blah, blah, blah. I did get the shade Light Beige, and when I tried it in a Get Ready With Me video, a lot of you were like, that color is way too dark. But it actually wasn't the concealer, it was the powder that I used on top, which I'll talk about in a second. But this concealer is like my skin tone, and I wanted to buy that, like this shade, because I didn't want, because if I usually like to use a brightening powder under my eyes when I set. So if I use a brightening concealer and a brightening powder, it's oftentimes way too light. So if I get like a skin tone concealer, which really can cover up what I want to cover, and then I go in with a brightening powder, it really does just look more natural and really nice even coverage. And that is what this I almost said foundation. That is what this concealer does. It really does conceal a lot of things that I need to be concealed, but it's not overly thick and overly cakey. This concealer definitely has like a satin finish, which I think for me when I first used it kind of threw off the like full coverage claim, because usually when I think of something full coverage, it's kind of drier. Where with this, it is full coverage, but it has kind of like that satiny finish to it, so it's almost like, it kind of tricks the eye for a second. You almost think it doesn't have that good of coverage, but it really does, and I just think it's beautiful. I love this paired with my Maybelline Fit Me in Fair. This combo, first of all, the colors are really good because this is a brightening powder on me, and then this is my skin tone. So these together, it's what I'm wearing today. I really enjoy the finish, but also just something about the formulas work so well together. I don't know what it is, but it's like magic. It doesn't look cakey, it doesn't look thick, it doesn't look like just crepey and gross and dry under there. It just looks perfected, yet really skin-like. So I love this combo, but this concealer in general is really good and it's totally worth the hype. Alright, so the powder that I was talking about that I used in that Get Ready With Me was this from Becca. This is the Hydra Mist and Set Refresh Powder. So this is that powder that everyone's been talking about, that when you put it on, it kind of feels like water, and it totally does. It is the weirdest powder I've ever used. I got it in a little set with this Ever Matte Poreless Priming Perfector. This is normally 20 bucks, but because I bought the foundation, I got this set for $5 when I made the Ulta order. So I decided to go ahead and pick it up to try these two products. I don't like either one of them, as bad as that is. This makes my under eyes so dark. It turns everything really dark. It oxidizes like crazy. Yes, it feels cool, but it's not, it kind of feels dry, like after the wetness part of it like wears off. It kind of feels dry, and it looks crepey and it looks patchy. I don't like anything about this, and it turns the color, so it's like, no thanks. totally not into that. And then this primer I've talked about before, but what I don't like about it is that it gives, when you put it on, it's like a mattifying primer. So when I put it on, what it does is you can see where I put the primer on. So I'll do the primer and then I'll put foundation on, right? Well, you can see like where I put primer and where I didn't. So it kind of leaves like a different texture and like that little line. It's very noticeable. The primer that I actually like instead is the new NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop Matte Primer. This is a lot better. This one is way cheaper, first of all. And two, it doesn't do that weird texture thing like the Becca one does. So I would get this and skip out on both of these products in general, but also this little set. Yeah, it's a good deal, but I just don't care for either one of those. Alright, another face product that I picked up was this blush from Juvia's Place. It's one of the new powder blushes that they released in the shade Serafina. It is what I am wearing today, and let me like actually show you guys. I love this product. It is a beautiful like satiny matte blush. It's not super flat, but there's no shimmer in it, but it just looks like skin. It's beautiful, and you get a ton of product in here. How many grams is this? Oh, it's 10 grams, 0.35 ounces of product. So you get a ton of product in here, and this lasts a really long time on the cheeks. It blends so well. It's the right amount of pigmentation. I don't love blushes that are super pigmented because you can easily get clown face in like 2 seconds, but I also don't like blushes that you really gotta work with, you know, and like dig your brush in there to get some color up. This is just the right amount where you can tap your brush and you maybe want to tap it off a little bit and then just lightly blend it on your cheeks, and it looks so beautiful. It's like the perfect kind of peachy, summery fall color. I love that it can work with really beautiful summer looks, and then it can work with really beautiful fall looks as well. So I love the combo, like just the versatility of this, and it just looks beautiful on the skin. I absolutely love it. They did release one in Bella that is a little bit deeper, so if you're interested in a deeper version, check that out. But I love the formula, and I'm really happy with the shade. Alright, last but not least, let's talk about lip products. All of these I did mention in my last favorites video, so I won't stay on here about these like too long, but these are the Persona liquid lipsticks. Love these so much. I am wearing the shade Flamingo today, which is the pink, but I paired it with a nude lip liner because I saw someone, I think it was on the Facebook group, mention that that's how they like to wear Flamingo, and I wanted to try it. So I did put my Milani Most Natural lip liner on underneath it, and it kind of like deepened it up and muted it down a little bit. But on its own, it is beautiful. Definitely recommend. I love it. The formula on these is so good. Like, they are just so comfortable. I think they have like avocado oil in them, and so they feel so comfortable on the lips. Like, they just feel like a cream lipstick. They don't feel matte. They don't feel drying at all. They never get drying. The formula on these is just amazing. They did put out a red one as well, but I have the shade OG, which is the more nude, and then Flamingo, which is the pink. Love both of them. Definitely recommend the formula. Love them. And then I also picked up the NARS Wanted Velvet Lip Glide set. So this is the new set at Ulta of the mini Velvet Lip Glides. Obsessed. All of these are a good nude color. Some of them are like a little bit warmer, some of them are cooler, some of them are more nude, some of them are a little bit deeper, but overall they are just stunning. I absolutely love them. You get the shade Vault, which is a really nice kind of like cool toned, a little bit brownish nude. You get Swing, which is just a true nude. Absolutely love that one. You get Roseland, which is kind of like a pinky, not necessarily pinky nude, but it definitely is just like a nice muted rosy pink shade. I love it. You get District, which is a little bit more coral and a hair brighter than anything else that you get. You get Lure, which this shade is so fun. It's kind of like a muted burnt orange. It's really different and unique, but it still looks so work appropriate, so that's why I love it. And then probably my favorite shade in the whole thing is Spike. This is a more kind of like purpley berry shade that I think is stunning, especially for fall. I love this formula so much because it's just so comfortable. It offers shine, it's long lasting, it's not overly drying, and I love the minis because, to be honest, I don't ever go through a lip product. I mean, not ever, but like it's very rare. So I'm good with the minis, and I just love that you can get 6 different lip colors for like 40 bucks. So love those. Oh, and then one last thing, I did pick up a 4-pack of my Miracle sponges from Real Techniques. This is one from there. I love these. It was just a repurchase. I buy these all the time, so totally recommend these. They're great. This is it wet. Like, I used it today to get ready, so it's at its full little size, but it's soft and bouncy, and it just blends everything so well. Absolutely love. Alright guys, that is it for this Ulta haul update. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to give it a thumbs up if you liked it and hit that subscribe button, and I will catch you guys in my next video. Bye!